Yeah, I mean, I have a lot going on up here. And I spend way too much time thinking about which part of me I'm going to present. And it's not like I'm trying to manipulate anything. It's more so like, okay, do I present this powerful, career-driven, assertive woman, or do I present the child that's crying and is scared and alone? Because they're both equally me. And I've spent a lot of my life measuring out my emotions, which is so weird to think about. It's like I was baking. Like, oh, we're only gonna let a teaspoon of this in here so I don't overwhelm the other ingredients, so I don't overwhelm people. I had a very specific journey in mind, and it's been very different than what I thought. You know, I've spent a lot of time chasing rabbits, it seems like just chasing what people expect of me, what genre I'm supposed to be in, the songs I'm supposed to write, what I'm supposed to accomplish, what those accomplishments are supposed to look like. And in order to chase all those things, I just had to be really measured. And what I ended up doing was just shutting down parts of myself. Like, my emotional state was off limits. Like, my emotions need to sit in the corner and be quiet, because I didn't want people to know that I was sad. I didn't want people to know that my mom had died. And people didn't. Like, people would find out and come up to me and be like, I never would have known. And at the time, I felt a lot of pride about that. Like, oh, I'm not wearing this, and I'm doing fine. I'm resilient. Which I am. It's just that I wasn't being truthful. I wasn't telling the full truth. What I didn't realize was when I shut down my emotional state, it stifled all of my other states. And I wasn't fully myself. So when I opened the gate to that, started writing songs about it, started processing it, all these other parts of me started coming alive. There's a reason emotional state is first, because it sort of opened the gate to the rest of this revelation I've had in the rest of my body and mind, spirit. So it's emotional state, which leads to physical state and mental state and spiritual state, and it'll be the next year of my life, but I think it's well worth it if I can share some of my journey and make someone feel less alone, because I spent so much time feeling alone when I didn't have to. I didn't have to be in that space all by myself. I didn't have to present a certain way. I can be all these things at once. I can be powerful and present and successful and sad and joyful and fully living in my body and fully living in my mind. And I can talk to God, and I can be mad at God, and it can all be happening at once.